sense of taste that we have is sour. Yeah, I know, you don't like that. We also have salty. Yeah, you don't like that either. There's also sweet, like chocolate, but you can't have that. And then there's bitter, such as coffee. Yeah, I know you don't like that either. But we do have umami, which is a meaty, savory flavor. Yeah, I know you love that one, don't you? So actually, our olfaction senses are also, like she's sniffing, so that also incorporates into our sense of taste. You know what the 5 tastes are?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sour.
Yep.
Savory.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Mm-hmm.
And salty.
Yes. So the tongue has papillae that have taste buds, and each taste bud has like about 100 taste cells. Mm-hmm. And each taste cell has a unique receptor that is unique to that taste. Okay. So if you had a sweet, if you had sugar, then that sugar molecule would attach to the sweet receptor on that taste cell. Okay. So that taste cell then takes the signal, and then it creates an electrical signal to a nearby sensory neuron. So the sends the signal to the sensory neuron, and that sensory neuron will connect to the brain, so the brain receives that signal, and that's how you know what the taste is. Okay. So do you think there are only 5 tastes, since there's only 5 receptors, types of receptors?
No.
That is correct, because our sense of olfaction or smelling actually helps us distinguish between flavors and our perception of like the combination of different tastes. So if you couldn't smell, then your sense of taste would be significantly lowered. In your tongue, there are a bunch of taste cells, and each taste cell has a unique receptor depending on the taste. So there's sweet, umami, bitter, sour, and salty. So if it's sour, right, what you're eating is very acidic, right? And if it's acidic, that means it has hydrogen ions. Those ions travel through the ion channel and depolarize the cell.
Really?
Yeah. And then if it's really salty, then sodium will enter the receptor and go through a sodium ion channel and depolarize the cell. If it is sweet, umami, or bitter, it goes through a G protein coupled receptor. So every taste has a unique subunit on the G protein. So for sweet, it's T1, R1, and R2. And for umami, it's T1, R1, and R3. And then for bitter, it's the T2Rs. So it attaches to the G protein, which activates the PLC, or phospholipase C, which activates the IP3 pathway, which causes intracellular storage of calcium to enter the cell. It's already in the cell. And the calcium depolarizes the cell, and also sodium from an ion channel helps depolarize the cell as well. And then once the cell is depolarized, that causes an action potential. An action potential happens on a sensory neuron nearby. So this action potential travels down the sensory neuron, right? And then it attaches to the brain and to the gustatory cortex. And that's how your brain receives the signals of taste.